want to buy something like this first.
See Mike Quinn, Mr. USA, at our first annual Fitness Expo, May 12th.
Dynamic Fitness Systems, 1075 Park Avenue, Cranston.
And now Tiffany to climb his way all the way to the top rung of the ladder. Here now, ravishing Rick Rude.
Warrior.
With a heavy breather.
Just give him the air. Next caller.
Hey, baby, you don't know what you're missing. I'm called the football player of love.
Probably because you fumble so much.
You silly.
The driver, my fiancé, likes to paddle our canoe by hand. Should I be worried?
I think so. That man definitely does not have both.
Pineapple pizza, so yummy. That's what I want in my tummy.
What are we gonna do? The Stinky doesn't get back here with that tongue. I can't re-hypnotize her and change her back.
If I don't get my pineapple pizza, the mountain will erupt.
I'll order some. Holly, why don't you see if you can find a psychiatrist that makes alcohol from it?
Where's my buddy Zelda the Brain?
We, stuffed that little wretch into a locker.
You did what?
Uh-oh.
Nobody does that while Mountain Fiji's around. I wrestle for Samoan pride. It doesn't matter. 2 or 3, it doesn't matter. No one can move the mountain.
Wow! Party? Give me the chum! Here!
You sleeping. You are no longer Fiji. No longer Fiji. You are Daisy. I am Daisy. Work up. Ew, who did this to me?
I'm sure it's only temporary.
I feel kind of sorry I beat Stinky so bad.
That's all right. She'll just have to drive standing up for a while.
I wanted to apologize, but she's locked herself in the costume room.
She did everything but plant landmines by the door.
I still can't believe I was acting like Mountain Fiji.
You were, believe me. And it was scary. But not as scary as it was for Stinky when you changed back.
Who is it?
I got a delivery here for Glow.
I'll take care of it.
Well, what is it?
A truckload of pineapple pizza.
Away again.
No, I heard there's going to be a Glow movie. Is that true?
It's coming. Glow, the movie.
Come in.
Hi, Mr. Commissioner.
Oh, hi, babe. If you're looking for Johnny C, he's over at the front.
It's coming. Glow, the movie.
Spinning the globe, we bring you another glowing moment from a match never before seen on television. The Russians bringing an entourage to face the cheerleaders. Into the ropes. They leapfrog the bulky Bolsheviks and catch them in cradle takedowns. This match, no disqualification, and all 4 grapplers allowed in the ring at the same time. However, that menagerie outside is not. The Goon Squad has been interfering throughout the match, taking full advantage of the no disqualification clause. Whoa, a big double drop kick. They're hung in the ropes like wet laundry. But then again, you knew Ninotchka was all wet already. The cheerleaders dumped over the ropes, and the Goon Squad goes to work. You knew the Russians were afraid to face the high flyers even up, so they brought along some insurance policies. And I hope it isn't homeowners insurance, because that group could really haunt a house. Wait, Sonny, the California girl, rushes to the ring to try and even things up. No, she's heaved outside and right into the brawl. She may have bitten off more than she could chew. And Beastie's chewing on her. The Russians pull the battered pom-pom girls into the ring. They've got them up. Oh, a vicious double suplex. And Vicky Victory and Chyanne Cher could not fend off this 6-on-2 attack. And Sonny may need a lifeguard herself. That's it. The Russians steal a win thanks to their mob. There's safety in numbers, all right, especially when you hide behind them. Tiffany throwing the Briton a compliment, but I'm sure she'd rather be throwing a few punches. The Park Avenue girls finally getting their hands on their arch rivals. Roxy and Godiva have torn it up for 2 years now, and Beastie's the reason Tiffany had a hotline installed to a chiropractor. The Golden Girl catches her foot. And she forces a foe to the ropes. The Britisher hanging on. The New Yorker intent on giving her a present. But it's no ankle bracelet. It's an ankle brace. Oh, she caught her with that slashing kick. The Englander uses her feet better than the Rockets. But there's a rocket. A Park Avenue girl catches her with a drop kick. She sets. No, a reversal. Ooh, a wicked shot. Fans, if she asks you if you'd like punch, say no.
If this is the finest that American society has to offer, you've seen nothing of British royalty.
And there's the Buckingham bounce. Speaking about royalty, but Tiffany crowns her. Now nailing Godiva with a few shots. She sets. Whoa, she hit the Coventry cargo with her own move. And the Briton has the tables turned. Now she conducts a hair raid on her foe. Oh, Beastie charged in, but she nailed her own partner. The wild woman collapsed her like the London Bridge. Whoa, now she brings the Manhattanite in the hard way. The Warthog a throwback to prehistoric times. She just didn't stay there when they threw threw her back. Ooh, and Tiffany's back needs a vacation. The wide load has given the New Yorkers back so much punishment, a spine now spells out, handle with care. He holds her up. And into an airplane spin. And that's no Learjet she's on. That's a Fearjet. The Roadhog looks dizzy and dazed. In other words, business as usual. Now she goes for a calf sandwich. Roxy tags in and gives the Big Eight something to chew on. Into the ropes. And she 360s the eyesore. Roxy cooking on all burners. Maybe we'll have roast beast. She pulls her over by the hair. Don't expect any legal moves from her. The only time she picks up the rule book is to smack someone with it. She dumps a Park Avenue girl in the wrong corner. And they double team away on her. The ref trying to break it up before Roxy's broken up. Into the ropes. Ooh, a double chop to the throat. And right now, the New Yorker is all choked up. She slams her to the mat. Now burning a face into it. Keep it up, Beastie, and she'll look like you. Tiffany comes on like the cavalry. And even finds an old nag to ride on.
I just can't figure it out, Roxy. Every time that Godiva enters with her horse, I just can't figure out who's riding who. You're right. You're right. I know.
The Beast holding the Golden Girl hostage. And Roxy holds Godiva as well. Asta may be trying to work out a prisoner trade. The Warthog slams her down. And Roxy decides to let the punishment fit the crime. She's matching the Future Shock move for move. Now she's fighting. And the New Yorker calls her bluff. They both found a hole they can sink their teeth into. Into the ropes. And they both beel their foes. Now Beastie attacks the Manhattanite. And now the ref. Whoa, she hurled him right over the ropes. The official is officially out of it. Now the wild woman dumps Tiffany as well. Roxy is left alone with the British bundle. Decides two heads are better than one. Of course, you can't count hers. It's always empty. Oh, she rams them both into the pillar. The ref almost beheaded. And he'd be headed for trouble.
Let's call the match. Let's go with this qualification.
next week. Lowe's 100th show.
Did she clean her plate when she was little? She cleaned everybody's plate.
I heard a dog bit Beastie.
Yeah, and the poor dog got rabies. Tiffany has a great fur coat. So does the groundhog. What if the guy to walk around this dress? Maybe they don't make clothes that big.
Low t-shirts, they look expensive, but even the bad girls can afford them.
Choose your favorite T-shirt. I love those.
Listen, I got some great ideas. I think we'll get a lot of mileage out of it. What do you mean I was better off as a used car salesman? Hello? Hello?
What do you want of me this time?
Major Tanya, these bills are outrageous.
What do you mean?
Special equipment, importing coaches.
It's all necessary.
This is what happens when you kiss Mabel. Look what she turns into. Unbelievable. This is Kelly standing back, and I'm not going to stand away back from her, that's for sure. Congratulations, our Texas Special Olympics Miss Miller Lite. $500 in your pocket.
No, it's great. It's great. I'm so happy. I'm going to use it to go visit my family.
All right, now, in where?
In Ohio.
In Ohio. See that? Isn't that nice? Now, this morning, I thought you were going to have to wear your spandex rain suit, but it turned out pretty well for you tonight, didn't it?
That's what I thought, too. It's great. I'm glad to be here.
Let's talk about this bathing suit you have on, the half shell. Where'd you get this thing? I mean, that's pretty impressive. I must say so myself.
I told you, I found it at the beach. And I found a perfect set.
Now, so wait, one more question. You have done some work for the Special Olympics.